Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your WWE SmackDown on Fox live reactions. It is part one of the 2019 WWE Draft. We literally just did one of these barely more than 3 years ago in July of 2016, and we're back already doing it again because in May, Vince panicked about low ratings and said, oh, wild card rule, damn it, and it fucked everything up. So now that Fox is finally getting a modicum of control over the product, they're freaking out themselves, and they're being like, hey, fuck that wild card rule shit. We want exclusive talent. We don't want our people to be on the other show, on the other network. So now we're getting another draft, barely more than 3 years later. And the even worse part this time is that it looks like there are going to be no NXT call-ups, and there is a very limited pool of superstars that are eligible to be selected tonight because WWE was like, oh, hey guys, I have a really good idea. Let's make sure that Raw is able to have some main event selections as well and prevent SmackDown from getting all of them. So we are going to start things out here with Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, with the winner determining who gets the #1 overall pick. And Roman Reigns is eligible to be drafted, but Seth Rollins isn't even eligible to be drafted tonight.
That's really stupid. Wow. I don't even know what to say, guys. First with Hell in a Cell, which I don't even know if I want to revisit that shit show again, because I tried to be charitable and be like, well, maybe I did miss something, you know? Maybe we're all in the wrong, as if. I know this draft, which should have been a really cool thing for everybody, it's like, nah, fam, let's just kill that buzz right now, because we're going to do limited pools, we're going to have like, it seems like they managed to overcomplicate the fucking draft, which really should be like a straightforward fucking concept to me. Like, what? Oh my god, I don't even know.
Yeah,
dude.
so while we're getting this Roman entrance and before Seth comes out, I'm going to run down the teams and the women and men that are eligible to be drafted tonight. Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
And I'm going to go in that order too. I'm going to do teams first, then women, then men, and I'm going to work my way up from the bottom of the list that was provided. B team, Lucha House Party, Street Profits, The Revival, Viking Raiders, and the OC. So both brands' tag team champions are going to be drafted tonight. Then we've got Tamina, Natalya, Lacey Evans, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross, either as a team or break them up. It's an option for the network to do. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. So we know that the Raw Women's Champion will be drafted tonight, but we also know for a fact that the SmackDown Women's Champion will not be drafted tonight. Why? Because Bayley and Charlotte are the two contending for that title tonight, and neither one of them are eligible to be drafted. So one of them is going to be drafted. Actually, both of them are going to be drafted on Monday. To which brand, we don't know. Finally, the men. We have got Drew Gulak, Heath Slater, Chad Gable, EC3, Eric Young, Sin Cara, Akira Tozawa, Humberto Carrillo, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Bray Wyatt, and Roman Reigns. There's your roster that's going to be drafted tonight. We don't know who's going to which brand, but they will all most likely be drafted tonight. Why? Because I counted, and we already know SmackDown's getting 31 superstars, Raw's getting 45. I don't know how the hell they actually know. Was it 31 to 45 or was it 30 to 41? I forget. But I don't know how they arrived at that conclusion, regardless of which one it is. But there are 31 people available tonight.
Right.
And apparently it's 30 to 41. But so maybe one act or one person will go undrafted tonight. I highly doubt it'll be more than one, though.
Honestly,
six-man tag team match tonight, the New Day versus the OC. I'm seeing that right now on my screen. And also advertised for this show is possibly something with Kevin Owens. So that's really all it is, though, is the Rollins versus Reigns, Charlotte versus Bayley, the draft, and then possibly something for Kevin Owens. And then something else here said, what Raw superstar is destined for SmackDown glory? So a lot of questions tonight, lots of things up in the air. I'm going to hand it back off to you and let us know how you feel, John.
I mean, that just seems like a lot. I'm going to see how the kind of reaction Seth gets here.
Oh yeah, I'm probably way ahead of you because of the fact that I'm watching it literally live. I'm gonna have to pause, which is not a big deal at all.
Yeah, the reaction doesn't seem to be as bad as I thought it would be. So yeah, I guess it's there. I don't know. I guess that crowd though at Hell in a Cell gave Seth Rollins a complex because lately he's been saying things with the hashtag Seth Rollins is not cool.
There was a video online where he saw a guy with a sign that said Seth Rollins is not cool, and he was trash talking Rollins, and Rollins just kind of looked at it, and then like he was staring at it for a little while, and then he just kind of walked away.
I think it might have broke him. Like,
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Seems like it. It seems like it.
I don't know. Seth Rollins with the complex. I can't trust WWE to write anything, though. What the fuck am I talking about?
Don't you love how they're so bad that any passion for possibility gets quashed before you even get a chance to really get rolling?
Dude, I honestly, to be truthful with everybody, I can tell I'm off my game. Like, I can tell I haven't gotten over Hell in a Cell. Because, like, I'm not excited for this draft now. And really, who cares? Like honestly, like after what we saw in Hell in a Cell, and I'm trying to keep my mind open to possibility, but WWE's got to give me a reason to believe, right? This is why, like, not to cross wires, but this is why I'm not really a religious person. Like, if you want me to believe in something, give me a reason to believe. And WWE's given me no reason to believe. So what is this draft really? But giving a fresh coat of paint to problems that you've had for, I mean, can we say a decade? Can like,
and like the only other real thing that's going to come out of this is, hopefully at least if they stick to their own rules, no cross-brand like interpromotional appearances. So we're not going to keep seeing Roman Reigns on every show. We're not going to keep seeing like Elias on Raw, and Bliss and Cross are probably still going to be able to do it, or not Bliss and Cross, Kabuki Warriors actually are still going to be able to do it because women's tag titles are like an every brand thing unless they change that too. So I like that we're not going to have everyone crossing over anymore. I really appreciate that, because then we'll actually be able to get a good idea of which show is actually good, because for the longest time we could tell like this show is flat out garbage and this show is either really, really good or at least tries to be good and has some good stuff on it. Like most of the time it was SmackDown, but there was a run there when Jinder was the world champion on SmackDown that Raw was actually doing pretty well with like Braun flipping over shit and all that kind of fun stuff. So I think as long as there's consistency and we are able to kind of identify which brand we're actually going to allow ourselves to get into, I think that's going to be an improvement for us as viewers.
It's going to be an improvement, dude. And again, like this just shows that like Hell in a Cell really did change me, because like even then though, you have to be so wary around the consistency, because can you trust that they're going to take it all the way to the goal line? Like the idea that they had Braun doing all that cool shit and he never became Universal Champion, like they never pulled the trigger on him, even though I think a lot of people were ready for it. Like we can enjoy the consistency, but I think we have to always enjoy it from a distance. Like,
I'm going to answer a couple questions here in chat. First of all, Seth is wrestling on SmackDown, but he hasn't been drafted to SmackDown, and we will not know what brand Seth Rollins is actually going to be drafted to until next Monday, because he's not even eligible to be drafted tonight. Roman is, so we'll know what brand he's going to be on going forward after tonight, but Seth isn't. So that's that. And then Craig asked if we were going to be live reacting to King of Pro Wrestling, and we absolutely are, yes, live reacting to New Japan's King of Pro Wrestling show. As far as I'm concerned, it is the third or fourth biggest show of New Japan's year, depending on how you rank the G1 finals. And I am very excited for a lot of the stuff that they're planning for that. We will be live reacting to that show on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, John, I'm going to pass it back over to you. What were you?
Well, yeah, because I've said what I wanted to say about my cynicism with WWE reaching an all-time high, because now even the consistency I can't fully appreciate, I'm appreciating it at a distance from now on, because you're never going to follow through and give the ultimate payoff of that consistency. It's like, if I'll put it in terms that I know you like to talk about. A football team can be really consistent and win every game of the regular season, but unless you get that really big payoff and win the fucking Super Bowl game, like it was a nice run, but it'll never been as great as it could have been and as you wanted it to be. The same way with Braun Strowman, like yeah, him flipping trucks and owning Roman and making him his bitch was great. But then when he loses to Brock Lesnar, so everybody looks like a bitch to Brock Lesnar, what's the fucking point? And I'm glad you mentioned New Japan because fuck yeah, we're live reacting to New Japan, and fuck yeah, we're live reacting to Stardom because those promotions haven't hurt me. Like Japanese wrestling. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Like again, I apologize to people, but I cannot get up here and fake how I feel and lie about my feelings. Hell in a Cell changed me because Ashton, you can vouch for me on this. I always, no matter the shitty WWE, even after Money in the Bank, I found little pockets to be positive. Yeah. I guess I still have a pocket in WWE with Kyrie, but even then, like, how invested am I allowed to get before I get hurt again? And like New Japan and Stardom, we have such a great viewing relationship with them because we don't do every show. We like do the big shows and this and like. Well, with Stardom, we're doing every show right now, but I'm sure that'll change like a few years down the road when we really get into it with the roster and we really get our finger on the pulse. But with New Japan, we don't do every show. And like, do I agree with every booking decision they make? No, I still think the biggest blunder they made was not putting the title on Naito at Wrestle Kingdom 12. But if that's your biggest mistake and you're still pumping out, like, they're probably going to get my match of the year because I fucking loved Royal Quest Suzuki versus Okada. Like, Jesus Christ, you are sitting pretty. When the worst thing you could do on the other side of WWE is, let's see, we work with the Saudi government. We have a character in The Fiend that we're just going to make look absolutely fucking stupid when he's at his zenith. Because, Halloween isn't right around the corner and we don't want to sell masks because who the fuck does that? Let's make our champion look like a joke and let's just piss off everybody by telling them once again for the millionth time, this product isn't for them. I don't know which brand is, I don't know which promotion is better. Yeah, of course, it's fucking obvious. Yeah, New Japan fucking doesn't insult me and gives me fucking great matches and makes me be able to enjoy myself and not feel like, oh, gee, being a wrestling fan, is it supposed to feel like I feel like I should be waiting for the shoe to drop? Oh, wait, no, that's just my conditioning from being a lifelong WWE fan. Fucking hell. And then this draft, which should be so simple a concept for people to enjoy, they've made it so convoluted with, the networks are involved and these are the pools and you can only do this. Like, it's a fucking draft, fam. It ain't that deep. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, and I don't know if you heard, but apparently Stephanie McMahon is going to be playing the role of Roger Goodell here. She's going to be the one making all of the announcements for the picks.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
So, yeah, and then the kayfabe-wise, it is very much going to be like, the networks have chosen, like with their first overall pick, Monday Night Raw has selected. Like, it's not going to be, there's no GM figure, there's no commissioner. I mean, I guess they're kind of treating Stephanie as like the commissioner of WWE in a way, but yeah, so it's very much kayfabe wise. It's supposed to be like the networks. From what I understand, Paul Heyman is going to have a pretty major say in who's on Raw, and I don't even know what about SmackDown because everyone's talking about Heyman and Bischoff, but from what I understand, Bischoff is still barely even involved.
Yeah, I haven't heard shit about
From what I've heard, Eric Bischoff is basically just fucking Zack Ryder back in catering.
Yeah. Jesus
He's just
Christ.
chilling back there with, like, Zack Ryder, Heath Slater, EC3, like, having their existential crises, respectively. Nice.
Yeah.
There by Roman. Let me know when Roman Reigns does a big, like, single-arm powerbomb that he sits out and gets a pin on and then counts. It's a 2 count.
Sure, bro, because I couldn't even get on Cozy because they like had no feed, so I'm on Woo right now. But I'll let you know when I see that.
Yeah, dude, you do what you need to do. I'll be like the fucking anchor of this because again, I do have it up on my TV, so I'm not gonna lose my feed at any point.
That's amazing because I'm at commercial, so it may be a minute, but that just gives us more time to talk.
I was at commercial for a while too, and then and one of the first things I saw, I believe, was this powerbomb by Roman.
But yeah, I mean, just as far as like all this with like the Stephanie thing, I mean, thanks, I hate it. So that's great.
Stephanie, wow, it's like we finally got rid of one McMahon, and now we have to deal with another one for 2 entire nights.
I know. It's just they don't fucking learn. And really, I am the like I know I've teased like about how you get worked, but I guess that was projection because I've been getting worked all these fucking years, and the biggest angle WWE has pulled is making me think that they can learn. Boy, did I get got. Roman getting up from a vertical base from this headlock. Times are changing, folks. You're gonna have to earn my optimism now. I'm not giving it out so fucking freely anymore. I'm really sick of this company and their bullshit.
God, I miss Lucha Underground.
Dude, the thing was, I've been missing it the whole time. I just haven't been missing it openly because it hurts too much. But WWE's really making it hard for me to like grieve, in a way that like doesn't mention how good that used to be. Yeah, like no, it's rough. It's rough. Okay, Seth squirms out. Kick to the gut. Curb stomp? Okay, moved out of the way. Okay, I think this is going to be where the powerbomb is right here. And lift up. Oh, Seth is like, oh, he's so strong. Yeah, of course he is. And there's the powerbomb.
Okay, tell me when you start seeing the replay. Like, as soon as the replay comes up, say something.
Okay, there it is.
Awesome. I think we might be synced up now. Perfect.
Christ, here's a question for you, Sethington. Why are you such a bitch?
Dude, I feel like we should have been asking that a lot longer than we actually have been.
God, I wanted to root for you, Sethington. Why does everybody I love in wrestling just fail me so spectacularly? I think
everyone
Johnny
except for Kyrie and Johnny, yeah.
Kyrie and Johnny fucking holding it down because everybody else is a weak-ass bitch. Fucking just crushed under the pressure, Sethington. Oh, here comes the Superman punch.
He cocks that fist.
Here's my stylized forearm with 500 hit damage. Oh, caught. Oh, my God. Right in the middle turnbuckle, that face. Lariat over
Roman
the
looks
rope.
stunned.
It's going to be the Suicida. Oh, and he got it. Oh, and the big dong is getting put in that kennel tonight.
Wait, did you call him the big dong?
Well, I might have.
No wonder Seth's intimidated by him.
Exactly. I might have. Hell, I don't give a fuck anymore because this product doesn't. So why should I?
Springboard knee.
What a knee to the side of that face. And now
face.
And now Seth climbing
Seth
to the
again.
top rope. Is it going to be a frog splash? It is. But oh wait, hold on. And yeah, well, you kick out. And by the way, Seth, yeah, you're not Eddie Guerrero. I actually watched old footage from him last night where he delivered 2 frog splashes to The Undertaker and just, God, that WrestleMania match would have been fucking orgasmic. We really should have gotten him versus Michaels or him versus Taker at a Mania. But here's Sethington flying with a knee to the side of the face.
Yeah,
I don't know,
very well
Seth.
executed.
I don't know, Seth. I look at that face and I think, well, maybe that hashtag had it right. And Roman's down.
Seth Rollins is not cool?
Yeah, I mean, Seth, I'm not saying you should have a complex, but it couldn't hurt, so. And he's getting back up to
it
the
hurts,
knee.
just not in ways that you're unhappy about.
Yeah, exactly.
It hurts in ways that make us feel better.
And now he's going to tune up that band, even though,
Burn it down.
Accordingly to the revisionist history, the real storyline was Seth Rollins being exposed. Look, we always knew you were a sniveling little bitch, Seth. Like, that's not exactly a secret. Uppercut, jumping kick there to the side of the head. Come on, Roman, were you just going to spear him out?
Uppercut again.
Oh, but Sethington, though. Super kick
Avada
by Sethington.
Kedavra.
And is it going to be the pedigree?
No,
just
Powerbomb? Since when does... Oh, Buckle Bomb, of course.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Oh, but there's the... Oh, as if
punch out of it. Right into the 1, 2, and Seth kicks out.
Yeah, I should have known that spot was coming. Those two literally do that in every match they have. Like, that's a signature Roman Rollins spot. Buckle bomb, Superman punch.
Wait, why did you just say Buckle Bomb Superman punch?
No, because I was making the point that that's like a motif of like every Rollins Reigns match. Like I should have seen it,
is it?
Because they do that sequence in every match.
Oh, I haven't made that observation.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah, hypothesis, let's not treat Seth Rollins of all people as like a fucking litmus test for fun, entertaining, in-ring technical guys in the main event. Like, he is not somebody that we should look at as someone that can set an example. Like, look at fucking Daniel Bryan. He's the fucking king, and he's a smaller technical guy.
Oh, I knew it! I knew
that pedigree that we've seen before.
Money in the Bank. Yeah, is that
not
gonna
do it? Nope. Told you.
That wasn't even a full pedigree, Sethington. You didn't grab the Money in the Bank one was better because you grabbed the arms. Yeah, Seth Rollins is not cool. Jesus Christ, Seth. You had one job. We can even see on the replay. Show that replay. No, don't you protect him. Show
they are
going
to protect him. They're not going to show the replay. Oh my god.
Show the replay.
You cowards!
Roman face planted his own face. God damn it.
I mean, he had the full body weight of Rollins coming.
Stop emoting intensity, Sethington. You're not pumping yourself up for shit.
Lights out! Lights out!
Are we? What? You know what? Do it again. Do it again. Yeah! Yeah!
He came up through the ring!
Do it again. Honestly, I'm cool with it. You don't deserve consciousness. Fuck you, Seth. Yeah, drag him down. Drag him down.
Oh, he is. He's dragging him down.
Yeah. Bye, Sethington. Bye, Sethington. You won't be fucking missed.
But wait,
Fuck
that
off.
means Seth wins by DQ. Wait, there's no wait, why is it? Did he just set Seth on fire? Oh, there's Seth. I guess he burned it.
Well, you know, when Kane dragged you down there, you didn't learn a fucking thing. Maybe you learned your lesson this time. Yeah. Gag. Oh, wait, is he coming back?
I don't know. This is fucking weird.
Oh, where was that Mercy? Oh, no, that is going to be the Fiend. That would have been so cool if that was Mercy, though. Just kind of laughing there.
This is so
I don't get it.
I mean, it was kind of Looney Tune, but you know what? I'm fucking...
The lights are out again!
I think he's just fucking with him. Unless Roman's just going to spear him out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, are Roman and the ref going to reappear in the ring now when the lights come back on and it's going to be the match itself? Watch, it's going to happen.
But now the lights are on again. Oh, there he is.
He's up on the ramp. Damn, he really booked it.
Yeah, I'll say.
Unless there were two people. Could have been one person under the ring just rocking the attire, looking...
You know what? I'm cool with this, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm just having fun with it anymore, right? I'm thinking that the Fiend is just sending the message, you know what, Seth? Anytime I want you like that, you're mine. Like, you're not fucking safe anywhere. I think that was the message he was sending.
So was there a winner? Like, the winner of that match should have been Seth by DQ, which would mean Raw would get the first pick, which, I mean, obviously, right? They're going to take Becky Lynch, and then SmackDown's going to probably take, like, the fucking OC or something because they're, you know, U.S. champion kind of thing.
Oh, Ashton, you sweet summer child. That is way too thoughtful. What's wrong with you?
Wait, how is that too thoughtful? I don't understand.
I think you put, like, a lot more thought into that than they did. Like, just the idea, like, oh, Seth won by DQ and all this. Who even freaking know? I mean, you may be right. You may be right, but, like, again, not exactly an inspiring track.
WWE and choosing to break the laws of their own universe because they don't want to make the Fiend look weak or put the title on him. Name a more iconic duo.
Yeah, right? Again, I've got my interpretation.
Actually, I already have one. WWE and not delivering as advertised. Name a more iconic duo.
I can't!
There you go. There it is. That's...
Yeah! Oh, man. What a
look,
world.
here's what I was thinking. I was under the impression that Roman would win that match and be the first overall pick for SmackDown. Then Raw would take Becky. Then SmackDown would come back and take probably the OC. Because, again, U.S. champion with AJ and 3-for-1. And you have fewer picks, so you may as well take advantage of it, right? And then Raw would end up taking, like, I don't know, is there another champion available? The Revival! Raw would take the Revival so that they have tag team titles, and then SmackDown would take Sasha. Like, and that's probably not even going to happen because I think Raw would get that pick too, so maybe Raw would then take Sasha. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it, man. It's annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I mean,
The
again,
2016 draft. How sad is it that, like, we were... especially Raw, but we were so miffed and jaded on the product in 2016, and now in hindsight, the 2016 draft was done millions of times better than this year's draft.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, Mets. I like Sam Ellinger, but Oklahoma's gonna fucking roll.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Raw gets 3 picks while SmackDown gets 2.
That's why I said, like, Raw would get that pick, so SmackDown wouldn't be able to take Sasha because Raw would get that pick.
Right.
So Raw might get Sasha, I don't know. Yeah, Hypothesis, believe me, we're familiar with it. We did 3 mock drafts in the Discord last night, and they were all with that format.
And they were quality drafts, too. Probably better than the ones we're going to get on TV.
Don't probably. Factually better than the ones.
I'm sorry.
Are you seeing these skits, by the way, of these people in their war rooms? Oh my god, there's a guy looking at a Peacock video.
Oh my god, what?
And there's Spootios on the table. Oh my god. Raw is on the clock. I just saw Raw is on the clock because of what we just witnessed. So yeah, Raw is picking first. So this entire thing was just a bullshit convoluted way for them to try and pretend like there was an option there, to pretend that there was a choice. Like it's the, you know, the illusion of a choice here where maybe SmackDown might pick first. But no, SmackDown was never going to pick first. We're just going to have the same format as the last draft. It's going to go Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, and then it's going to start over. Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw. It's just going to go the same exact way as last time, only this time they pretended. Oh, by the way, yeah, there's a chance that if Roman Reigns wins this match, SmackDown's going to pick first. But you write your own show, so you knew all along that Roman wasn't going to win. God damn it. I hate it.
Yeah,
Stipulations are the worst.
Yeah, it's trash, fam. It's trash.
No. I'll feel better on Tuesday when we're live reacting to King of Pro Wrestling.
God, New Japan's going to be so good.
And then I'll feel even better on Thursday when we're live reacting to a Stardom show.
God, it's going to be amazing.
Draft rules. Over 70 have been placed into this year's draft. 31, if they might have miscounted, or maybe I miscounted. And that's not superstars either. It's acts, because that includes teams and factions. Are eligible to be drafted tonight. 40 Monday night. For every 2 picks SmackDown has, Raw gets 3. Tag teams will count as 1 pick unless Fox or USA Network specifically wants to pick 1 superstar from the team. And I can't read the bottom line because my captions are over it. So.
Any undrafted superstar will immediately be declared free agents and able to sign with the brand of their choosing.
Oh, yeah. We knew that too, though. All right, here comes Steph for the first pick. Monday Night Raw selects the man, Becky Lynch. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Reminder again, Seth Rollins is not eligible. The Fiend is, though, so they might go with the Fiend.
They might.
Thank you, Hypothesis.
Yeah, who's got it?
Becky. Not surprising. The Fiend is going to be the 3rd overall pick, I bet, though. Unless SmackDown takes the Fiend. They're just like, yo, I mean, y'all ain't doing anything with him on Raw. We got this. We're going to take the Fiend.
Yeah.
God, I like Becky Lynch. I won't say I love her. I might have loved her like a year and a half ago, but right now I just like her. Oh, and there you go. You see it. SmackDown took Roman Reigns first. There you go. So SmackDown actually did pass on the Fiend. Wow.
I hate everything. Jesus.
And the 3rd overall pick is the OC, also as predicted. The Fiend is falling! The Fiend has not been picked! And I bet you that SmackDown takes the Revival.
Wow.
Oh, SmackDown got the Fiend! SmackDown got the Fiend! What?
Wow.
What? Really? Y'all are putting this, like, fantasy level horror shit on your sports show? Really?
Wow. You know what? And that's why he didn't win at Hell in a Cell, right? Because they wanted him freed up for fucking
Oh,
SmackDown.
shit. Drew McIntyre was a 1st round pick. 5th overall. Wow.
Oh, well, here's an idea. Maybe when he comes back from injury, fucking treat him like it.
Right?
Christ. $5 super chat from Javaris. Becky stays on Raw, further solidifying that Ronda is Becky's endgame.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my God. You can actually see. Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. It was like the football robot that always dances with the football in the war room. That was really dope.
But doesn't let me
Keep
ask
track
you
of this. I am going to keep track of this. So we had Roman, or Becky, Roman, OC, Wyatt, and McIntyre. Oh shit, Renee is with Samoa Joe, Booker T, and Beth Phoenix.
I'm glad to see Joe have a mic. I'm going to turn on my volume and hear this.
dude. The Fiend is on SmackDown. What?
Damn.
All right. So, just to kind of recap, Raw has Becky Lynch and the Raw Women's Championship, the OC, which also brings the United States Championship, and Drew McIntyre, who is injured right now, but he is the highest drafted non-champion for Raw. And meanwhile, SmackDown doesn't have any titles. SmackDown has Roman Reigns and The Fiend, but 0 championships.
Right.
King Corbin is about to come out and do something.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm still seeing the panel. Now
Rollins won by DQ because The Fiend attacked him.
Kavaja saying, well, Seth doesn't need to worry about The Fiend anymore. I guess to a point
Well,
that's true.
Seth might get drafted to SmackDown too. Well, we won't know until Monday.
Yeah.
So, just to kind of recap, for the sake of comparison, I just went over Raw's first round. They got Becky Lynch, the OC, and Drew McIntyre. SmackDown got Roman Reigns and The Fiend. In the 3 mock drafts that we did in the Discord last night, my mock draft that I did with Abel, Raw got Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, and AJ Styles with their first 3 picks, and SmackDown got Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke Nakamura. So we really prioritized champions because Abel immediately jumped on the Raw Women's Championship, the the Universal Championship, and the U.S. Championship, and I kind of in turn got the WWE Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. Then we had Mark and Shay do a drum mock draft, and their first 5 were Brock Lesnar, Daniel Bryan, and Sasha Banks were picks 1, 3, and 5 going to Raw, and then picks 2 and 4 going to SmackDown were The Fiend and Finn Balor getting called back up from NXT. And then in my mock draft with the Chiefin, who might be in chat right now, I don't know, might not. The Fiend went first overall, then Daniel Bryan, then Io Shirai, then Zach Gibson, then Kabuki Warriors. My mock draft with the Chiefin was really fucking weird. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really weird. But still, I think that the closest one to like what was like a predictive, like what we thought would actually happen was my mock draft with Abel, where it went Becky, Brock, Seth, Nakamura, Styles. Like, I think that, realistically, that's probably what should have happened, because, you know, SmackDown is all about, like, you know, the reality and the sports, and it's Fox, and we want to kind of appeal to the casual audience, and that kind of stuff. So Brock and Nakamura literally both being MMA guys. Like, Nakamura has, I believe, a winning record in mixed martial arts. Lesnar, I don't even need to fucking appeal to that. Y'all already know Lesnar. And then Raw getting, you know, Becky and Seth, so keeping the couple together, and then AJ and the OC. And Abel picked AJ and the OC separately, but you could just say the OC, and it would still be, you know, it would be fitting. So I think at the very least, that being like the more intentionally predictive of the drafts, I think Abel getting Becky and the OC is pretty perfect, because that's exactly what ended up happening. It's just not in the exact order.
Yeah. Wanted to ask you though, in your opinion at least, do you think Fox taking the Fiend kind of what was I going to say? Disproves, I guess, the rumor that like Fox wanted to be more sports branded with SmackDown?
I mean, dude, the thing is, Fox literally isn't like it's a front. The Fox network isn't literally making these picks.
Well, right, I know that, but like them just letting Vince like have the say when you think like it would be more of like an internal discussion. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then again, they do have Roman as well. I don't know how it's gonna go. I just feel like the Fiend is such like that is purely a fantasy like character based type thing.
I thought that was a really strange decision, honestly, because like I said, everything has pointed to SmackDown trying to be more sports oriented, trying to really appeal to the Fox fan base, which is more of like a casual sports fan base. And the Fiend is just so opposite to that. So it's either one of two things. It's either what you said and the rumors about Fox wanting to be more sports oriented and more realistic and stuff was bullshit, or it means that Fox is going to be very unhappy when they don't get what they wanted, you know?
Yeah.
I think that the Revival and yeah, that's it. The Revival are the only champions left on the board. So I'm guessing Raw will take them 6th overall. Because again, I can't emphasize it. And actually, they are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So maybe SmackDown will kind of prioritize getting them. So maybe Raw will pick Sasha. And then SmackDown will get the Revival. And then Raw will take like Viking Raiders or something. And then SmackDown will take like Alexa and Nikki or something along those lines, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why I had 31, because I had Alexa and Nikki as separate entities when the actual like press release that got put out had them listed as a team. So that's probably why they said 30, but they still said superstars, and that's clearly false. Because there are 2 people on the B team, 3 people in Lucha House Party, 2 people in the Street Profits, 2 people in the Revival, 2 people in Viking Raiders, 3 people in the OC, and as I just mentioned, 2 people in Alexa and Nikki. So, I mean, that right there, you're talking about adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 39 total superstars are actually eligible tonight.
Well, let's hear what these 2
individuals go. And now we've got Troy Aikman and Joe Buck providing commentary. This is actually kind of hilarious. Oh, and there's Troy Aikman getting drafted. Oh my god.
God, this all feels so forced. I'm beginning to think this deal was a bad idea.
Yeah, it totally is.
God, because, like, here's just my honest opinion. I don't know if you guys are catching me in, like, a bad mood or something, and I genuinely apologize if that's the case, but I can't help that when I see this, like, the word that comes to my mind, this is so fucking corny. Like, wrestling isn't football, and football isn't wrestling. The idea that you're trying to act like there are parallels between the two, which I guess there are, like, if we were having a more serious discussion about, like, injuries and stuff like that. But, like, to act like, oh, yeah, well, getting drafted on my football team, number 1, was such an honor. And you know, if I'm Roman Reigns, it's a huge honor. And they're like, no.
Oh, my God, they actually changed his Titantron to say Shorty Gable.
Oh, my God, I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. Like, that's the only logical explanation of what's happening to me right now. Oh my god.
Oh, bad. Chad Gable, by the way, is eligible to draft, but King Corbin is not tonight. And I will never refer to him as Shorty Gable unironically. He is Chad Gable until the day I die.
Hey, Dragon Man, just a shot in the dark here. You want to fly the fuck out of here? You just want to use that, like, massive fucking wingspan to take me and Ashton away from her? What do you think, Ashton? We'll get some fucking Wendy. Like, I'm craving a fucking Frosty. We'll go.
I could go for some spicy nugs and a Frosty, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you some spicy nugs and a Frosty. We'll take your mom, obviously, because who wouldn't want to make a fucking Friends Forever collage atop a fucking dragon? And we'll just burn it.
I mean, I guess we don't even really need to order spicy nuggets. We can just get nuggets and then have Dragon Man spice them up for us with his fire breath.
Fuck yeah, and then, you know, Dragon Man, you get a deal out of that. You can eat whoever, like, fuck those lives, right? Like, it's all meaningless anyway. So yeah, like, no, it's all fucking good. We just fly the fuck out of here and not have to deal with this bullshit, because apparently now Chad Gable, fucking Olympian who has charisma that doesn't need to be forced. See, that's the thing. I'm not asking Chad Gable to not be funny. I don't need him to be this stoic-faced, intense Olympian. I bet he could pull it off, but I'm not asking him to be that. But you're trying to force comedy rather than, I don't know, giving him a mic and letting him show his organic personality. Why do you not accept people for who they are? God damn it. And now Corbin into the ring post, looking like some failed fucking mobster out of New Jersey. Jesus Christ. Now he's back in the fucking ring.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Dragon Man, do you have what Agumon always calls pepper breath?
That was actually a really good impression. It makes me not want to die inside.
Well, any little thing that I can do to help with that cause, I'll do it.
And up, Chad. And arm drag there. Oh, but what a boot there by Baron. You know, I don't know.
I agree, Mark. I agree. This draft show really does need more draft picks. I agree.
I mean, you know, if I'm Fox and USA, and I know you said Baron isn't even eligible, at least not yet, but like I'm seriously thinking, like, do we want a prospect that'll kill our ratings to ward off advertisers? You know, because maybe sometimes there is such a thing as too much money. So Baron is like the perfect buffer for that cause. What a living, like, what Baron Corbin is a living, breathing wealth cap. And now, in the corner, my God, that head is shiny tonight. He's so fucking bald.
Nice drop kick there by Gable. And the forearm. Look at Chad going at it. Yeah.
Yeah, forearm, that face. Oh, it's over. Yep, no.
By the way, Ella said earlier, everyone argues about what being buried means. Can we agree that Gable is 50 feet under the ground?
Yeah, I can. Like, it's weird.
And we're at commercial. Okay.
It's weird because you think I'd be happy that he's getting featured on TV, and in one way I am. He absolutely deserves it. Like, he definitely deserves to not be in catering, right? But then, like, oh, I get it. You only have him on TV to publicly humiliate him with this bolt. No, I get it. I see what you're doing. I thought you actually respected somebody for what they had to offer. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. You know what, Dragon Man? I love that you're a fucking nerd, because we're all fucking nerds in our own way. So, like, again, let's just fly the fuck out of here. You know? Let's see.
I mean, does it really make you that much of a nerd if you watched Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! As a young teen? I'm pretty sure most boys that age watched it.
In fact, I'd like to believe that we live in a world where you got bullied if you didn't watch it. That comforts me.
That would have been so much healthier of a world for me to live in growing up. My lord.
I know, right? What? You don't know the difference between attack and defense points? I never watched the show. And then you could have.
No, I got picked on relentlessly in elementary school for liking Pokemon way too much.
God, what toxic fucking people.
Yeah, dude, you got to realize when I was in, I want to say 4th grade, but it might have been 3rd. I had a shit ton of Pokemon cards in like my little cubby, and when we got back from lunch one day, they were spilled out on the floor and most of them were stolen. So, yeah, my elementary school experience was not good at all.
Yeah, your elementary school didn't deserve you, and like, fucking toxic ass people. He likes this thing that brings him happiness, so we hate him. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, I get
this was when all of the kids in my elementary school were going through a phase where they would make up acronyms to call people, and for me, I was the PF. I was the Pokemon freak.
Oh, I see.
So everyone called me PF in elementary school.
And Javoris ain't even, like, Javoris just out here, like, I hate Vince McMahon so much. Like, he can't even conceal it anymore. It's just like, I think Javoris would just look at Vince McMahon breathing in his direction, and he'd be like, I hate that motherfucker, God damn it.
Dude, fuck breathing, existing in the world makes me feel that way. Like, whenever I think about Vince McMahon just doing anything as a human being with a living ability, conscious, everything, like, his everything makes me fucking seethe.
I know, like, you could come home and you could get on Facebook home and you could be like, John, oh my God, I won the lottery. I just won $500 million. Yeah, but Vince is still in the wrestling business. Fuck!
No, then I would be like, ooh, maybe I could buy him out. or better yet, with $500 million, John, I have amazing news. I am going to personally invest in restarting Lucha Underground. We're doing this, brother.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
God, if Vince doesn't want to leave, that's not the same as us having to stay.
Oh shit, Corbin went for a deep 6 and Gable reversed it into a bulldog. That was pretty dope.
I appreciate Gable's commitment to try and improve the face by indenting it very hard into the canvas.
Yeah.
And now Corbin all stunned and shit. Ooh, what's happening? Yeah, the ratings are dropping. And falling wheel kick.
Oh, and another one. Hot damn. Oh, and he's going to go for a third? Oh, Corbin rolls out. We're tied up, right? We're even, we're synced?
Yeah, we should be, yeah. Drop kick there, sending Baron over the barricade. I don't know. I've been thinking for Baron, there's got to be some way we can make him badass, you know, because, like...
Moonsault!
Moonsault there.
Nope.
I'm just thinking about people's match specialties. Like Triple H had the Hell in a Cell, Orton had the Survivor Series match. I wonder if Baron would be, like, an empty arena brawl type guy, because he can't brawl shit. So, like, maybe he's just really comfortable fighting in empty arenas. I bet he'd be undefeated in that fucking concept. Be like, yeah.
So,
yes,
if
right
Gable consistently has been able to hit the Chaos Theory, hit a Moonsault, grapevine the ankle lock, all on Corbin. Whoa, that was interesting. How the fuck are we supposed to believe him beating Corbin again? Like, at all? Or are we just not?
See, I never thought we were, was my thing. I just thought that was their way of saying, yeah, he's done all these things, but Corbin's just superior, so I don't even know why you're rooting for Gable. It's a you problem at that point. Oh, Chad, go over that Chaos Theory that's only gotten 2 counts.
And there it is again.
You got it.
Beautiful bridge, but kick out.
Oh my God, Chad. It's like maybe you should stop going for it. I love you, but god damn, son.
That has worked on everyone else that he's ever used it on, I feel like. And now all of a sudden, Baron Corbin, or King Corbin, or whatever the fuck, King Baron, I don't know what you want to call him. He's just like an unstoppable monster. Gable out here, though, doing straight up like deadlift German suplexes to Corbin. Oh,
no, I mean, his...
did one. I should have stopped at is.
Well, I mean, carrying these matches, you had to know Gable's back was going to give out eventually. I can't do it anymore. He's so bland. I can't do it anymore.
Are we going to get a choke slam? Really? No.
Here, let me help. Oh, no. Victor roll counter.
1, 2, nope. Oh, ankle lock. Ankle lock. Oh, wow. Corbin immediately. No, he kept hold. He kept hold. Oh, shit. That's a really good ankle lock, too. Someone gave him pointers.
Yeah, like, Corbin should actually tap out to this. Corbin should actually
grapevine it. Grapevine it. Grapevine it. Oh, my God. Oh! Oh! Jackknife! 2! Oh.
Are you... Wow. You know, whatever.
What?
End of days. End of days. End of
yeah.
days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Really? Really? Oh my God. Yes, Ella. Yes. 50 feet under. Jesus Christ.
Baron wins via burial.
Oh my God.
I guess that's what his lyrics mean when they begin, I bring the darkness, because he just buries everybody till they can't see sunlight anymore. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm yawning. You know, nothing good happens from Baron Corbin succeeding.
No. God, and you know, Baron still had a flicker of hope, like, when he was, like, the acting general manager, and he had, like,
oh, look at this. Fox Sports Boys. Tony Gonzalez, Michael Strahan, Howie Long. I think I saw, what's his name? Terry Bradshaw. I'm not sure who the guy on the far left is. That's my mistake.
How much do you want to bet that these guys are dying on the inside talking about this?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they probably filmed all of this, like, this past Sunday, honestly.
Like, we're supposed to talk about football and actual statistics and things that matter and talk
Oh,
about...
brother, please! This is not a place that talks about actual statistics.
Well, you would know, so I'm deferring to you on this one. But,
yeah, no, these are the kind of guys that are talking about how, like, oh, you know, I think they won because they just wanted it more, that kind of thing.
Paul says SmackDown wants to be more sports-oriented. Real Olympian wrestlers repeatedly beaten.
Wow, Stephanie! Wow, Raw took Randy Orton in the second round. I think, wait a minute. Hypothesis. Did you see spoilers for this? Because I'm pretty sure he predicted Orton. Now I gotta scroll up and find his prediction. Sasha to SmackDown.
Oh, thank God. That's actually one really good thing to come out of this draft. Sasha needed a restart to me.
All blue everything, baby.
I'm happy to see her. I'm actually legitimately happy with that.
Ricochet to Raw. Still, he is not moving.
All right. Oh, my God.
SmackDown got Braun.
Oh, well, you know what? Fiend and Braun can do a feud anytime.
Okay, hypothesis. You're fucking spoiled. No, if this is Lashley... Yeah! Hypothesis is fucking spoiling! God damn it, Hypothesis! What the fuck, man?
Okay, so Lashley's on Raw. Okay.
No, that's bullshit. You did not just follow the AB pattern. That is some bullshit. You fucking knew.
Yes, I'm so happy about this. Now to resume watching that Peacock video that has me so invested.
Yeah. I mean, they probably have better storytelling than this show, let's be real.
I will say with SmackDown, Braun being on there with the Fiend, they can do a feud anytime they want, so that's pretty cool. Oh man, seeing Joe there with those people rather than like tearing people down on the mic, you hate to see it.
So, just to be clear here, if Hypothesis wasn't spoiled, and they're literally just going by the order from the fucking press release that they put out, then Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Bliss and Cross, the Viking Raiders, and the Revival are probably going to be the next 5 picks. In some order. I don't know exactly what order, but my God, WWE is fucking clueless, if that's true.
Man. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Braun Strowman on SmackDown. I mean, yeah, that's the whole Tyson Fury thing. That makes sense. But let me ask this, though. Is Cain Velasquez going to be drafted? Because
I mean, I did hear that he's
not
like
listed. He was not listed in the press release. Like Brock was, but but Velasquez was not. And
interesting.
Today, that Velasquez has signed full time with WWE and he's retiring from UFC.
Yeah.
It was like a 3-year deal, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow.
Jesus Christ. Wow, WWE. Y'all basically spoiled your own shit.
So why are we even here?
I don't know. Well, I guess to find out who goes where. Because, like, we might order they're going in, but we don't know which brands are taking them.
This company's making it really
Dude,
hard.
I just saw you tweet Sasha on SmackDown. Yes. Fucking why? Why are you even excited about that?
I've wanted her on SmackDown for a while, and I feel like she could use the reset. Like, she literally just lost the Raw Women's Championship feud to Becky. Like, I'd like to see her go on SmackDown to become SmackDown Women's Champion.
Oh, my God.
Like, I feel like SmackDown could be her brand, honestly, if they decided, which, again, that's all on. It really doesn't matter what brand she goes on. They have to give a shit about Sasha first. But I do think it's nice that she's got a bit of a reset.
Yeah, and of course they're using opportunities, you know, TV time now to advertise this garbage ass crown jewel blood money shit. Old fucks making big bucks, except now it's, you know, non-wrestlers doing it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, and now they're gonna advertise Total Divas. This show is entire cancer.
God. it's really a crime against humanity that that show even still exists, honestly.
Oh, Javaris. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if it's not just Vince that is stupid. I don't know, man.
I still love that Stephanie had to ask the crowd to boo her.
Yes, Mets. Oh my god, I love it. I love it because this whole thing with South Park this year has been fuck the Chinese government, but Mets nailed it on the head. Fuck the Saudi government. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with Mets 100% on that one. Fucking crown jewel shows. They just bring everything to a halt. Obviously, you already know, like, the social and political concerns with it.
Yeah, Mark, realistically, like, SmackDown should put Sasha, like, just insert her into Charlotte Bayley in hopes that she wins the title now that they have her locked down. Because otherwise, you're leaving it up to chance that Charlotte or Bayley, whoever walks away with that title, could end up drafted to Raw. So if you put Sasha in the match, it gives you a chance to lock down the SmackDown Women's Championship. But, of course, this is WWE, and they don't write to have people make the best decisions. They just don't do that.
Right.
They don't write to make sense in general, yeah. Paul, honestly, the way that you typed that really bothered me, and not even because it's like the up and down, it's because it's inconsistent. Like, it's supposed to be lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, like back and forth, and you just have like 2 uppercases in a row in Kane, and then like 4 uppercases in a row between in and the first 2 A's of AAA. Like, it's really fucking with me, man. I gotta tell you, like, John always talks about how I get worked by people, and you are a prime example of that right now.
Yeah, Paul, this is the most compelling thing you've produced tonight, because he's getting so worked right now. You should embrace this, only if you know a huge payoff.
Yeah, that's true, Mets. Stop advertising lobster.
Wait, like the food, or is this like a brand or something? Like,
Yeah,
wait.
on television. My mom fucking loves lobster, but we can't afford it. So whenever it gets advertised, she gets all sad.
Aw, I'm sorry, bestie. When the revolution comes, I'll be sure to get you all the... Yeah, I was gonna say, when the revolution comes, I'll get you all the lobster you can handle.
When the revolution comes!
Fucking
Big Larry. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
No, yeah, Paul, I'm more worked by the way that you typed that than the fact that you just said fuck you to me. I really don't care about that.
I was just like, Paul, priorities.
Oh my god. But hey guys, I've been told that we're getting quite a few dislikes, so if you want to just help us out with that ratio and like this video, it would be much appreciated.
We're getting a recap here of Cain Velasquez standing up to Brock Lesnar.
And Brock is here.
I wonder what he's going to have to say in response.
Actually. Psst.
Hype up that crown jewel matchup. And here he comes on my end. Saw the music in the Titantron.
Look at all that pyro, John.
Yeah.
Look at all those chickens.
Oh, Paul Heyman looking confident as ever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. You know, Dragon Man. God damn it, he's right too.
What did Dragon Man say? I'm showing up
Brock showing up 2 shows in a row. The end is nigh. Everybody run. The end is nigh.
Oh, congratulations on the new job, Javaris. That is some good news.
Oh, that's awesome, Javaris, man. Oh, wait. He said he got a new job he applied for. Does that mean you actually got the job, or are you just saying you applied for a new job? I don't want to congratulate you prematurely if you didn't get the job yet, but I will wish you luck on getting the job and hope that you get it.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just assumed that, like, he applied for a job and he got it. Like, that's just how I interpreted the message. But, yeah. Holy hell, I'm looking at the dislikes you were talking about. How the hell did we get 8 dislikes? Fuck that.
Is it 8? Damn.
Yeah, guys, please keep liking the video. We've never had that many dislikes before. My face is offended. And now Paul's talking. And not the good one. That being Paul William Gregory. But Paul Heyman. Educate your own face on how to balance books, Paul. Maybe ECW would still be going if you knew how to handle money.
I'm pretty sure educating himself on how to balance books now wouldn't retroactively make ECW not go out of business.
But it would presently make him better. So, still do it, Paul.
Maybe he's done it since ECW went out of business as like a way to be like, oh, fuck, I messed up. I need to not make this mistake again. Oh, congratulations, Javaris. Yay! He said, no, I got a job. Okay, there we go. Yay, Javaris.
Well, Paul, even if that is true, it still doesn't absolve you from being a gargantuan failure in the past.
Oh, you're talking about Paul Heyman. I thought you were talking to Paul.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to be like,
oh, God, no. Our Paul is sweet. I want to protect our Paul at all costs. But
I mean, I didn't realize that you were going to talk about how much of a failure he was until you got, like, towards the end of what you were saying. That's why, like, when you just said Paul, I was like, wait. Why are you being mean to Paul? What did he do? But then I was like, oh, shit, there's another Paul on TV. That's right.
Heyman cutting that promo. Sell us on that Saudi blood money, Paul.
Oh my God. I don't care about Cain Velasquez. They've managed to bring in an MMA fighter that I care about even less than Brock. At least Brock has actual real life wrestling experience. Cain Velasquez had a few fucking random ass tag matches under a mask for AAA. Did a Hurricane Rana or two, and now people think he's an amazing wrestler.
Yeah. Oof.
Paul Heyman, ratings killer. We've gone from 28 viewers down to 21 or 22 just since this segment started.
Damn, Paul. Way to nuke us there, bud. I thought you were a hype man.
He's all hype, man.
Oh, God.
I love how Geek Prime X is up in here like, I don't care.
That's a mood. I literally don't care about what's coming out of your face right now.
Whoa! Oh my Jesus! You're still going. Oh fuck! What the hell? Stop it!
I'm sorry.
Oh my God! This is still going. This promo is still going, guys. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Stop, please. Oh, it's a spoiler. Yeah, whatever. Fuck off.
Yeah, you've said it 1,000 times.
Oh, and now Rey Mysterio's coming out? Or is it going to be Kane again?
You know what? I hope it's Dominic to try and square up to Brock only to get his ass beat again.
Yeah, it's Rey and Kane. Fuck me, man.
This show has been a waste. Like, we're already past the first hour, and I feel like nothing worthwhile has happened, to be honest.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez is Dominic's godfather, I believe. Oh my God, I'm so done with this. WWE around Saudi shows is the worst wrestling product on the fucking planet. I would unironically rather watch Ring of Honor for 2 hours every week, or 5 hours even, if we're going to include Raw, than watch WWE leading up to Saudi shows.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. Saudi shows are fucking trash. Like, I am so proud that we've never reacted to one because it's just not fucking worth it. Oh my God, I don't care about what you guys did in the Octagon. Wrestling is completely different.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, it really is. This has got to be one of the worst draft shows of all time. They've effectively made the draft part of this draft show like a garnish. Like, it's a garnish on it. It's like it's not even a secondary thing, it's a tertiary thing. It's an afterthought. It's like, oh yeah, every 15 minutes we're going to come out, take 3 minutes to announce 5 picks, and then go back to the usual programming, which is 40%, 50%, maybe even 60% building shit for the Saudi show. We might have to call an audible, brother, and not react to Raw on Monday.
Dude, at this rate, I'd be open to it.
Because this is some bullshit.
Because this is just meandering around accomplishing nothing, and anything it does accomplish, you know it's just going to be funneled right into the Saudi show, which we do not give a fuck about. Like, yeah, I'm at a point of such jadedness with WWE, like, ever since Hell in a Cell, and it's clear I still haven't recovered. Like, fuck this product. And here's Kofi going to put a smile on when he got fucking jobbed out. So
I'm guessing now that the New Day are going to probably end up getting drafted to the same, to Raw, because then Kofi can challenge AJ for the U.S. title, and it'll be like, oh, it's a title he's held a million times before, but he had to beat AJ Styles to win it. He's still a main eventer, you guys.
Right. Oh my God. Oh, this fucking show. I just, like, I gotta be honest, like, again, I could just be in a sour mood, but, like, am I the only one? Like, I'm just gonna ask the room. Has anything worthwhile been accomplished on this show so far tonight? Like,
dude, the room. I'll tell you, no, nothing. Accomplished tonight. I'll tell you what's been accomplished tonight. The Fiend is on SmackDown, and Sasha Banks is on SmackDown, and Drew McIntyre is a first-round pick. That's it.
Which, great stuff, but, like, it was such a meandering road to fucking get here that, like, it's not even going to pop me that much.
Like, I just listed 3 little tidbits of information that we could have literally just read online after the show, and we would have accomplished just as much, and then we would have had other, we would have had time to accomplish other actual things.
Right. Because, guys, and not to even sound like that old-timer, like, back in my day, but, like, I even remember with drafts where, like, how can I put this? Like, in a way, superstars got to announce their presence. Like, I remember, I want to say it was, like, what, the 2005 draft? It was 2005, I think, where, like, there was a match between JBL and The Undertaker. And Orton came out because there was no DQ, and he RKO'd The Undertaker, and JBL won that match, and that's how Orton declared he was on SmackDown.
Yeah, like, I mean, dude, even if we just look at fucking Superstar Shakeups, I feel like, as lame as that name is, Superstar Shakeups have historically been more entertaining than this shit.
Yeah.
Because the Superstar Shakeups are similar, where, like, someone will be in the ring talking trash, and then you hear Shinsuke fucking Nakamura's theme song hit, and it's like, oh my God, things are happening! But with this, we already know everyone's going to be drafted because WWE basically put out a spoiler for their own shit. They've literally gone out of their way to give us reason not to watch this.
Yeah, and it pisses me off, dude.
So yeah, like, we've got another 50 minutes that we've got to power through here, but we are not doing Raw on Monday. It is just not worth it. They are absolute garbage.
Yeah. WWE is not earning my goodwill right now, and this is the worst it's ever been. Like, I am just like, I can't even muster up the enthusiasm. Oh, we're doing a WWE thing, huh? Yay! Like, it's just, I just, like, Hell in a Cell broke me. And I even said, guys, did I not say over and over, I wouldn't even rage. I would just be nursing, like, a fucking broken heart because it would just show me, like, yeah, it really doesn't matter. And the message finally got through. And now this draft, which would be a great chance to push the reset button, like, Sasha Banks on SmackDown, cool. Braun SmackDown, especially with The Fiend, cool. Because I actually think that would be a good feud. genuinely, if they played their fucking cards right. But do you see the contingencies? There is that. Because let me say this. I saw every fantasy draft in our Discord. Every single one. And by the way, if anybody wants Discord access because they're thinking, oh, that's a lot of fun, go to the Twitwell Patreon and donate $3. That's the price for Discord access. And like every single one was so good. But do you know what made them so good? For the most part, and especially Ashton here, because I have to give him credit, they had a coherent theme and vision for the brand. So they knew how every piece was going to be used. When I'm hearing stories about scripts being torn up the night of and having to be rewritten on the fucking spot, like, does that sound like they have a coherent theme to you? These people don't know what to do with a fucking stacked roster that they have. They have some.
Oh my god! And now Susan G. Komen.
Oh my.
It gets worse.
Uh.
We go from Saudi blood money bullshit to a way too long Paul Heyman promo to Cain Velasquez speaking to Kofi being happy a week after getting fucking destroyed in 7 seconds and losing his WWE title to, oh, let's plug this garbage ass breast cancer fake charity that will literally use your money to try and sue the pants off of any other breast cancer awareness company that uses the word cure.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. That's real. That is a real thing. Susan G. Komen literally uses money that they get from fucking donations to sue other breast awareness companies for using the word cure because they have copyrighted the word cure.
Oh my god. I hate everything. I seriously.
Don't get me wrong. Capitalism can go fuck itself, but also Susan G. Komen can go fuck itself.
Oh yeah, well Susan G. Komen's complicit in the fucking capitalist system, and I know every company in a sense has to be, but like I think there are different ways that you can fucking integrate. You know, like, oh, should we go to this level or should we go to this level? And it's like, no, it's you know, Susan G. Komen apparently went all in on capitalism. Let's trademark a fucking word. Jesus Christ. Oh. And WWE, of course, is in bed with these people because they probably love it. That's probably Vince's.
Oh, absolutely. Dream. They're just like, hell yeah, we really wish that we could manage to copyright the term sports entertainment, but the fucking Globetrotters are stopping us, damn it.
And I feel bad for these guys because either they don't know or they do and they're in a bind, but they do the best they can. Like, they're really trying to sell this. So again, like you said after Hell in a Cell, I'm not going to go after the talent. Because they're just trying to make a living like anybody else is. And, like, these fucking people just make it so that they do it in a way that just, like, how can you not feel fucking, I don't know. Like, I
you
don't
got
even
a $5 super chat from Javaris, though, and to think I actually gave a crap about Kane Brock and Fury Braun until I heard they would be on Old Fucks Making Big Bucks Part 4 featuring MMA/boxing.
Yeah. Like, I don't even make money from WWE, and it's honestly getting to the point, guys, where I feel a bit dirty watching this fucking product.
Dude,
like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Same.
Like, we don't even make fucking money from this, bro, which would make me feel even worse, because it'd be like, oh my god, is this what I've reduced my worth to? But, like, I feel fucking dirty watching this shit. I have never been this angry at WWE in a long time, and I can't get out of it, and I'm not gonna, like, again, I'm not gonna lie about being out of it, because I'd rather be honest with you guys and see, you know, like, I'm sure you guys are gonna ride with us no matter what, but this is just how I feel about the product right now, guys. I'm sorry, I can't help it. They are a skeevy, inept fucking company, and it's fucking gross.
I mean, they're inept artistically, but they're sure as hell not inept business-wise, because they're just making more and more money because they just keep getting in bed with shadier and shadier places that just happen to have money to give them. Like,
right.
Sorry, but how much lower can you sink than getting in bed with the fucking Saudi Arabia government and agreeing to promote their propaganda? And not only that, but now they're going out of their way to put on matches that appeal to a wider audience, to put on matches that appeal to a casual audience, to put on matches that appeal to an MMA, UFC, and a boxing audience. And those eyes that they draw in, they are going to use that exposure to promote Saudi propaganda. Like, that is the biggest fucking bunch of... I legitimately, I'm lost. I'm at a loss for words because of how fucking awful these people are. And I struggle to even call them people because it's more like fucking scum. Like, I genuinely I'm having a hard time finding the words to express how awful these people are.
Yeah. They're skeevy, they make their money, and when it comes to actual wrestling with characters we love, they just have this remarkable aptitude for ineptitude. You know, like that's
I know,
WWE.
yeah, that's right. Nobody's insured yet either.
Oh yeah, yeah. Paul, I'm sorry, man. But I can't hide how I feel. Like Hell in a Cell really beat me
This
down.
is a big reason though why we should not be live reacting, especially to Monday Night Raw.
No,
because like we're already beyond pissed just watching SmackDown, and we're not even an hour and a half into it, and Raw is just going to be that much worse. Like Raw,
yeah, because it's 3 at no.
Yeah, like
yeah.
And to me, the most appealing thing about the Superstar shakeup or a draft or anything like that in any given year is the unpredictability, not knowing who's going to go when, and then the potential for NXT call-ups. And they've gotten rid of literally all of that with this draft.
Yeah.
We know who's eligible. Nobody that's eligible is considered an NXT talent if you make an exception for the Street Profits. Street Profits are actually on the list of people that are eligible to be drafted. But then, like, you fucking spoiled that surprise, too. Like, imagine if they didn't put out that list of people that are eligible to be drafted because they wanted people to realize, oh, well, Brock and Seth aren't going to be drafted on Friday because they're just so desperate to make sure that Monday stays the A show. And, yeah, like, if that hadn't happened, if they didn't put out that list right away, the Street Profits being drafted would have been cool. It would have been like, whoa, the Street Profits are finally officially called up. And no, that's not going to happen. And then and we also would have been disappointed then too, though, because they would have been the only quote unquote call up that would have happened, because we already know now that like no other NXT talent is being planned to get brought up. And really, if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of people that went undrafted went back to NXT.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing. Honestly, if you want the truth, that is just that is honestly the most exciting part of the draft to me, is the people that get undrafted, and I want to see who chooses NXT if that's an option.
Yeah.
Because, like, NXT is the best thing going, and even then, like, NXT I still genuinely enjoy. I'm not going to try and act like I don't enjoy that, because then that would be hyperbole. But even then, it still feels kind of weird, because they're all under the same umbrella that has all these things that I hate about it to begin with. So it's like, it's just a weird conflict for me sometimes, but I still genuinely enjoy it.
Yeah, like there's already some early signs of NXT having some influence from Vince, which scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. Brother, I feel you, man. I fucking feel you on
like
that.
I'm basically doing my best to just ignore Finn Balor's presence in NXT until they really force me to acknowledge it.
Right. But you know what, guys? Like, honestly, that's why I'm so I'm so grateful that we do the Stardom and New Japan coverage, because we would need it. Like, if we were just a WWE channel, I'd go out of my goddamn mind.
It's gonna get bad enough that one of these days we're gonna just be like, you want to just do a Lucha Underground rewatch, and you're gonna be like, wait, which season? I'm just gonna be like, no, just like the whole thing.
Yeah, bro, you ain't even fucking wrong, man.
I mean, it's not like it's inaccessible. It's on Tubi TV, free to watch, whatever, man. Let's just go.
Yeah, dude, no doubt. No fucking doubt about that. Because there is going to come a point where I'm just going to be like, you know what? Fuck this fucking company. Which I feel like I'm already there, truthfully.
Oh, yeah.
Like, their business practices are fucking shitty. Their product and again, even with their product, I'm not even in it for the storylines or anything like overarching. I'm in it for individual performers. Like, literally, if Kyrie tomorrow would be like, you know what, I'm too pure for this shit, which let the record show she 150% is, and she wanted to go back to Stardom, oh, fuck yes. Fucking leave. I will follow you anywhere. And that's the thing. They've got one of the most amazing rosters they've probably ever had. That they've got a roster. To me, I grew up on the Ruthless Aggression era. To me, the talent they have right now is comparable to that era, if not exceeds it. And they just don't know what the fuck to do with it. And it's the most infuriating thing. When you get beyond the moral and political concerns that you have about this big, grotesque fucking company. And I gotta be honest, too. And this is why I only spotlight the Japanese wrestling, because I'm not on the AEW bandwagon. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not just gonna blindly embrace an alternative just because it's an alternative. They have things that really concern me. Cody has such a fucking ego. He did the fucking lights out spot for himself. You're not fucking Sting, bruh. Simmer down. Christ.
We got a light out for Sean Spears that night too. Like there were multiple lights out moments on AEW this week.
Wait, did we really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, because the best friends were doing the interview with Orange Cassidy, and then the lights went out, and when they came back on, Sean Spears was at the top of the ramp sitting in a chair, the chairman, that whole thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, like AEW, they're not terrible yet. Hell, I love that Private Party beat the Young Bucks last night.
2 nights ago.
Not last night, 2 nights ago. Excuse me. Time becomes really skewed when you're just mired in this fucking shit. But yeah, like Private Party being Young Bucks was great. And again, a lot like WWE, AEW has acts I like. MJF, I think, is one of my favorite acts in the whole fucking business right now. I could literally listen to that dude bury people for 2 hours straight and not get bored.
Someone get on that video.
Please, because every press conference he has, I listen to. Like, that's just how entertaining he is. I go out of my way to make time for Maxwell Jacob Friedman because, you know, I'm poor and he's rich, so obviously. So again, it's a lot like WWE in the sense that I like a lot of individual performers, but I don't know if I like the whole packaging yet. I just don't, you know? So, like, I can't lie about how I feel. The companies that I genuinely love right now are Stardom and New Japan. So that's just kind of where I'm at. And poor Kofi here mixing it up with AJ Styles, which is really cool, but guess we're not going to talk about you challenging Brock in a rematch where you show that you can actually take more than one F5 and you actually end your title reign, even though it's technically already over, but you end your main event run on a higher note. We're just going to act like that was it. That was the end. So way to really do right by Kofi, guys. This guy's been with the company how long? Oh yeah, 11 years. Yeah, that was a big narrative story. 11 fucking years, and then that's what you get for 11 years of service, Kof. 8-second squash match. Nice dive by Xavier, though.
SOS. No.
You know, Mitch, the funny thing is, me and Ashton have talked about CMLL, but that's going to be a brand where I think we wait a few years, and I think it'll come at a time when Ashton and I are feeling a bit more experimental with the channel. Like, hey, do you want to just try
Yeah, like
this
once
thing?
we really get our legs underneath us with Stardom and feel really settled in with that and maybe make some decisions as far as our coverage of AEW, like if we're going to continue doing the weekly simulcast or if we're going to kind of cool off on that or if, you know, figure something out as far as that goes. Once we get all that taken care of, then we'll start thinking about getting into CMLL. But CMLL is a fuck ton of content too, so.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
They put out multiple 2 or 3 hour shows a week.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
CMLL
crazy.
from a quantity standpoint puts out about as much content as WWE.
Yeah, it's crazy the volume of content.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Oh, Kofi. Yeah, Kofi did pin AJ. Would you look at that? Yeah.
So is that another like the winning team gets the next draft pick kind of deal, or is that stipulation done and that was only for the first match?
That might be done. We'll see. I don't know. Has commentary said anything about it, guys? Because I have this muted. Because I feel like commentary would make a note of that if they're, and I would trust that they're that good at their job that they would fill us in.
Oh my God, they're showing a recap.
Of the Fiend thing. Which, God, I still love the Fiend, admittedly. Like, I still pop for the attack, but admittedly, I wasn't as excited for this attack as I was for all the ones leading up to Hell in a Cell. So, way to go, WWE. Still love the Fiend, but you definitely did a number there.
What is such bullshit, Javaris? I'm a little, you're really angry about something, and, like, If it's just about WWE's existence in general, I get it, but I feel like it's probably something specific.
He might be ahead of us, dude, and he might have saw something that he didn't like, which we'll see.
Okay. Monday Night Raw selects Alexa. Oh, by herself. Only Alexa. Okay.
So separating her from Nikki. Well, Nikki Cross will like that, I'm sure.
Well, they're not a tag team anymore. Or at least they're not tag champions anymore. Wow, Fox execs were really disappointed by that one. Wow. SmackDown picked Lacey Evans. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, you know what?
Raw got Kevin Owens.
Oh wow, Kevin Owens on Raw. You know what? I don't know how I feel about that because he spent all the time getting Shane off SmackDown.
By the way, oh, never mind. Okay.
We good?
Cesaro has not been picked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, SmackDown taking the revival. Is Raw going to take Cesaro here then? Lacey fucking Evans, man, I swear. Jesus Christ. Cesaro? Oh. Wow, Natalya, what the fuck?
Why the fuck would she be on anybody's draft board? Why isn't she in the...
Dude, I am pretty sure she only got drafted in one of our mock drafts that we did yesterday.
Jesus Christ. How do you not leave this woman to pick her own brand?
She was chosen in the last pick of the 14th round in the mock I did with Abel. In the second pick of the 15th round of the mock I did with Mark. And she was undrafted in the mock I did with Chiefin.
Which is probably the most accurate one from where I sit.
No, that was the weird one, but as far as Natalya's position, yeah, probably the most accurate.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Exclusively Natalya. How anybody would waste a draft pick on fucking Natalya, which, putting my
I mean, when you get to the point that you have to choose between Natalya and, like, I don't know, like No Way Jose or Mojo Rawley, you know, there's a level of difficulty there.
You choose No Way Jose. No, because I'll tell you, you choose No Way Jose and you repackage him because he's a good-looking dude with charisma.
Yeah.
You don't choose some fucking old, I used to have flatulence as a gimmick. I know the business. Shut up. Nobody cares what you have to say about anything. Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
No, don't you dare apologize.
She's so bad, dude. I can't help it, man. She's so bad. I'm scared. Somebody hold me, please. She's so bad.
Oh, that's why Javaris is so angry, because after everything Kevin Owens did to get Shane out, he gets sent to Raw.
That's what Javaris, honest to God, man, I was just about to complain about the same thing. I don't even, like, I'm not angry about Kevin going to Raw, but I don't know how to feel about it, truthfully. You spend all this time trying to get Shane off of this show, like you're the guardian of SmackDown. Oh, but now you're on Raw, though, so all those efforts, while not completely useless and meaningless, you don't get to reap the fruits of them. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I would like to see Kevin go after the Universal title again, though. I do know that.
If the Universal title's even still on Raw after next Monday.
That is true. That is a fair point.
They might put Brock right back on Raw.
You laughing at all
WWE
of this?
title instead of the Universal.
You laughing at the absurdity of it all has literally been the best part of the product tonight.
I'm glad that I could provide the entertainment. Since
yeah, just that guttural laugh at the absurdity of the fucking WWE universe. Because our universe is less absurd than this shit, and that's a scary fucking thought. Jesus.
Yeah, Javaris, please no.
Please don't say that.
Even my mom is just dreading the thought of Sammy and Kevin being together again.
Kevin Owens now, and I don't want that.
She said she actually likes Kevin Owens now, and she doesn't want that.
Yeah, I was liking Kevin Owens too.
WWE, you're a towel!
I'm gonna go throw it in the washer.
but no, I understand Javaris' frustration because like you, Bestie, I was loving Kevin Owens too, and I still do. Don't get me wrong, but then like they turned him heel, and I supported it, sure, but like it was a random ass fucking heel turn right when he was getting his legs as a face, and then they tried to recover the legs, and yeah, it's just it's horrible. Everything's horrible, and I'm hurting.
Oh my God. Steve Herman said Raiders to Raw. What?
Maybe he meant Viking Raiders to Raw?
Well, I mean, is he like spoiling something that we don't know about, or was this reported on social media, or what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Javaris is gonna go Super Saiyan. Oh God. All I can say is, since Raw got the US title, maybe that means that Nakamura and Zayn will both end up on SmackDown, and we don't have to worry about KO and Zayn together.
I hope you're right, friend.
I don't know why I still bother to have hope or positivity for this fucking promotion.
I'm definitely in a place where I can't muster any right now. Maybe I'll recover. I'm sure I will.
Don't literally headbutt a wall, Javaris. You can type it.
God.
You can type it all you want, but don't actually do
Please
it.
don't.
PBI is a real thing.
I don't care that your draft continues. It's all meaningless. God, and why the fuck would you
that
draft?
we've kind of like we've gone through the first few stages of grief, and we've kind of reached acceptance, and now we're just getting into silly mode.
Well, silly while still oscillating towards anger. Like, see, Javaris
Silly
gets
and nihilism, really.
Yeah, like, Javaris just did a raw sound in chat. That's completely nonsensical, but communicates an anger that I identify with.
Oh, there we go. Viking Raiders on Raw. So it was a bit of a spoiler. Unless, you know, they're just going by the fucking press release that spoiled the fucking show anyway.
Which they probably are, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And who
SmackDown. Lucha House Party.
And who the fuck would draft Randy Orton that high? Like,
I know, dude, right? I had that initial reaction, but it quickly got quelled by my shock that that Hypothesis had literally predicted every single pick of the second round in order.
Oh my God, Stephanie, you're such a mom. You shouldn't do that.
Oh, Alexa and Nikki are still on the same promotion. They're still in the same brand.
Okay. That's nice.
Heavy Machinery to SmackDown. I mean, SmackDown's shaping their tag division up nicely. Revival, Lucha House Party, Heavy Machinery. It's just too bad their women's division is going to be Sasha and her burden.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they get some really good women next week, like I don't know, Ember Moon, Kabuki Warriors, etc. We'll see. But now Raw has the last pick in the fourth round.
Oh, man.
The Street Profits on Raw, so nothing changes.
And that's another thing that bothers me too, dude. Like, not a lot has actually like changed. Because like
there have been some definite shakeups. Like Lacey. Let me start at the beginning. The Fiend to SmackDown is a big deal. Sasha SmackDown is a big deal. Randy Orton Raw isn't a big deal, but I'm sure they're going to try and make it look like one. Braun to SmackDown is a big deal. Lacey to SmackDown is a thing. I'm not going to call it a big deal. Kevin Owens to Raw is a thing. Natalya doesn't move. Lucha House Party to SmackDown is interesting. Street Profit, yeah, that's the extent of the changes. It's The Fiend, Sasha, Braun, Lacey, and Lucha House Party, all to SmackDown. And to Raw, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and that's really it. That's really the only people that are going to Raw that weren't already on Raw is Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
I can't believe it's like after 9:30 and I feel like we've accomplished very
I find
little.
it really strange that Monday Night Raw was all like, you know what we really need more of is like middle-aged white dudes. I thought that would be the Fox thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! That's right. This is the main event. God damn it. Now I have to watch Charlotte. Fuck.
Oh, why do we have these things happen to us?
Dude, I'm so glad now that we're not reacting to Raw on Monday, because fuck everything about this. Oh my god. Oh.
You know I bet you Charlotte will be like one of the top 5 draft picks on Monday.
Dude, let me see. She is the top listed female. So I'm guessing, yeah, she'll probably retain tonight and be the first pick for SmackDown on Monday.
Right.
Like, I'm guessing it's gonna go like Raw will take Seth, SmackDown will take Charlotte, Raw will take the New Day, SmackDown will take Brock, and then Raw will take Kabuki Warriors. That's probably gonna be the first round on Monday.
And if Raw takes
Actually,
Kabuki
no, Raw
Warriors,
will probably take Rudolph because they're champions, and Kabuki Warriors can go between shows. So New Rudolph are the Raw Tag Champions, so they'll probably be the 5th overall pick on Monday.
right. Because I'd actually like Kabuki Warriors on Raw, only because Kairi's SmackDown run was a fucking dud, and maybe on Raw she could accomplish more, but who even fucking knows? But then again, if Kairi stays on SmackDown, her and Sasha are on the same brand, and I've been dying to get them in the same ring with each other, but they can't right now because they're both heel. So it's like,
Yeah, dude.
fuck.
You know what's really sad, too, is that, like, I can't even say, oh, you know, I know there are no NXT call-ups here, but it'll be really fun after WrestleMania when they do a shake-up. But then it's like, then I think back to this year, and, like, this year's post-WrestleMania shows were fucking trash. And then the shake-up really felt inconsequential. Like, they've gone out of their way to ruin anything that I had hope for this year.
Right.
Javaris, this show has made my fucking head hurt. I'm telling you, man, like, if I know there aren't GMs and commissioners anymore, but if there was a SmackDown GM, they should be coming out as soon as these women's entrances are done and saying, the newest addition to SmackDown, Sasha Banks, is being added to this match, and Sasha would need to win the SmackDown Women's title. Because there's a chance on Monday that whoever holds the SmackDown Women's Championship could get drafted to Raw, because Raw has the first overall pick. So it's like, logically, and if you're thinking about it from like a what would a character do if they were faced with the opportunity to do what they wanted, they should put Sasha in this match, and frankly, writing-wise and booking-wise, she should fucking win the thing. But they're not going to, so whatever.
Don't you hate how, like... See, because I think this is... Okay, I'm just going to be... I'm just going to be truthful about this whole fucking thing. Like, this whole getting sportscasters and stuff like that, I can't lie. There's just one word that's kept coming back to my mind all night. It's embarrassing. I know there are people all the time in, like, the MMA, UFC community, like, all that say, oh, you should be embarrassed to be a wrestling fan. And ironically enough, I've never been embarrassed to be a fan until they tried to make it feel more like football. Like, that's embarrassing, is when you try and pretend that you're something you're not. Like, own what you fucking are, first of all. And then second of all, you can't even pretend 100%. Because if you're acting like this is a legit thing in a legit draft, wouldn't you want to leave the other company with fucking nothing? Like, if we're seeing this as a competition between networks, why am I giving USA anything? Like, why am I even letting them have a chance to have champions or anything? Like, why am I not logically, like, trying to take everything from them? And then in response, because I'm anticipating that from that network, why am I not doing what you suggested? Taking my draft picks and trying to keep my championship safe so the other network can't fuck me over. This should feel like a war, and it should feel like there are casualties, and, like, all metaphorically speaking, of course, but, like, you know, bloodshed and war, and, like, oh, I wanted that pick, you know, why? And, like, really feel the sting of it. But I feel like it's just another half-baked effort, which is what, like, WWE, is the board of directors a wet tie? Because this really does feel like a half-assed best.
Oh, and by the way, Heavy Machinery were supposed to be eligible on Monday, not tonight, and they got picked tonight.
Oh, so that's great. Just changing your rules on a whim. That's totally cool.
Oh my god.
Wait, a trade's happening apparently? Oh wait, Elias and Joe? So wait, who's going where?
No, they're talking about injured superstars, man.
Oh, because I also saw on the Tron like a Blockbuster trade. So
Yeah. Jay Glazer is talking right now. I don't know. Oh my god.
Oh god, you're pulling your phone out. Nobody's calling you. Why are you fucking lying?
Tell me when you see the advertisement for Crown Jewel.
Okay.
Oh my god, this fucking show.
Oh yeah, Crown Jewel. Saw that there. Tyson Fury. Oh my god, what a fucking douche nugget. Jesus Christ.
Oh, coming out in the Mystico mask. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow. And coming out in a sombrero. Wow.
Oh, Tyson Fury, I'm not interested in being a role model. That tells me everything I need to know about you. Because I already heard some, like, well, not heard, but read some controversial tweets about the dude and what he believes. Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty confident he's anti-Semitic. Like, there's very little wiggle room on him being anything but anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they are really plugging this show away, aren't they? Dude, I'm so excited because the day that Crown Jewel happens, guess what we're going to be doing while it's happening?
What are we doing?
We are going to be live reacting to Stardom.
Awesome.
Oh wait, no, actually it's on the 31st, so it'll be a Q&A day, so never mind about the Stardom thing.
The Q&A is still preferable to a Crown Jewel show. Anything is preferable to a Saudi show.
That's very true, yeah.
Like, you could be like, hey, you want to watch Jenna Maraska versus Sharmell from TNA on a loop? Do we have to watch the Saudi show? Nope, let's fucking do it then.
Sad but true, okay.
Oh, Charlotte. I just want you to go away, but you never will. It's my life now.
Oh my god.
You know, who else should be a champion? Your boyfriend, Andrade. I really wanted you guys to be a power couple. I thought you might actually have something that would make me, I don't know, look at you with less disdain. Be like, oh, that's cool. She'll advocate for Andrade. She has stroke. I wonder if Andrade's enjoying main eventing catering. I'm not. I'm not enjoying main eventing him main eventing catering. Now Bayley.
Is Bayley debuting a new attire that they're going to try and get her to wear in Saudi Arabia or something? Like, her head is covered. It looks like everything is a little more covered than usual. So
oh, no, just wearing a hoodie and she's going to unzip it down. Yeah, Bayley's ready to do business.
I don't get it.
I don't know. It's just a jacket. Now she's taking it off. Her hair does seem down, though. It's like she's sporting a new look.
She's
yeah.
not wearing a ponytail.
She's looking deathly serious. Is she?
Her music stopped. Her music is not playing anymore.
Oh, I'm actually turning the volume up for this.
Wait.
Oh, she's walking away. Do you not want to challenge for the women's championship? What the hell?
Did she cut her hair?
Yeah.
Holy shit, she did. Her hair is so much shorter.
Oh wait, what is that? Is she gonna kill the buddies? Because
she is. Yeah, she's gonna kill the Bayley buddies.
What? Yeah, Bayley.
Oh my.
This is the best thing to happen on the whole show. Holy shit.
So that's why she had the hood on, though, was the big reveal of the haircut.
I'm dark now.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I laugh about it, but this genuinely got me to really attentively look at my screen tonight. This is amazing. Like, this and The Fiend actually got my attention tonight. There you go, Bayley. That's a payoff.
No ponytail, no more Bayley buddies. Yeah, no more little stars on her face. That's a good observation, Mom. She's down to business.
You know what, though? Thank you, Bayley, for understanding how fucking wrestling works. Because this, to me, right here, is an appropriate reaction to losing a championship when you tried to be a quote-unquote hero.
Don't tell that to Kofi.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the first SmackDown since she lost the title to Charlotte. Jesus.
Do you have a new finisher to go with this? Because, like, if you did a complete repackaging...
I mean, she can't be doing belly to Bayley's anymore. You're not doing a fucking hugplex when you're this angry.
I hope she has a submission for her finisher.
I mean, I don't think we're going to find out in this match either because she's not going to fucking win.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I mean, she might win if Raw gets the first overall pick and they want Charlotte. They don't want the SmackDown Women's Champion on Raw. So maybe Bayley will win. Hell if I know. Dude, that would just be perfect. That would play into the narrative that WWE's trying to pad Charlotte's championship reign numbers to make her beat her dad. It's like, oh, let's put the title on Charlotte for 8 days. Or not even, for 5 days. For 5 days before she loses back to Bayley, and then we can put her on Raw. Although I have heard that Fox is really insisting on getting Roman and Charlotte. I don't know why they want Charlotte so bad, but they really want her.
And Bayley now thrown over the barricade.
Wow. Bayley's like, I'm angry and I'm a badass now. And Charlotte's just like no-selling everything about it. She's just like, no, I'm still going to beat the fuck out of you.
No, you're a toddler with a tantrum and I'm the queen.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's coming off as. God, you sounded exactly like a Charlotte stan there. How did you do that?
Years of exposure, friend.
God, I'm really glad I avoid wrestling Twitter.
Yeah, I'm glad you do too. Your health deserves better.
So does yours, but you're not doing yourself any favors.
After Hell in a Cell, I've come to value my life less. And Bayley...
Oh my God.
I dig the new look, though, for Bayley. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I definitely like the short
it.
hair. She looks great.
She does. I am here for all of it. Javaris, now use that weapon and murder Charlotte. Can't be a DQ if the bell has it wrong.
I mean, dude, they did a DQ at Hell in a Cell. They can find a way.
You're not wrong. Oh, God.
Javaris wants Bayley's finisher to be the kill switch. Only if they really protect it, like Pulp Friction. Like if they protect it, like if they really make it, build it up as like, if she hits this, it doesn't matter who the fuck she's going against, whether it's Charlotte or Ronda Rousey or Becky or Sasha. It doesn't fucking matter. If she hits this, the match is over. Then I would get into that. But it's WWE and they don't fucking do that. So no, I don't want to be the kill switch. And it certainly shouldn't be her elbow drop either, because we've already got one of those, and it's far superior.
Yeah, that is so true.
Like even taking the inherent biases that I have towards Kairi Sane away, her elbow drop is just aesthetically a million times better looking than Bayley's, and it looks a lot more painful in general. Plus, it's got like the added elegance and everything too. Like nobody in WWE should use an elbow drop finisher other than Kairi. Like Velveteen Dream gets a pass because he's been doing it longer. Well, not even really, but
yeah,
because he's Velveteen Dream. Let's be fucking real. He gets a pass because he's Dream, but like nobody else.
Oh man, what? Yeah.
I was about to ask if you were still there. I was worried that you exploded for me praising Kairi.
No. I mean, first of all, thank you. Anytime Kairi gets the respect she deserves, it warms my heart. But yeah, like. I don't know. I'm digging Bayley's new look. I think her and The Fiend have been like the best parts of the show to me. And yeah, I'm here for it. I'd love for Bayley to win the title back. Like, fuck Charlotte.
Geek Prime X, I love bitch Bayley.
Yeah,
that just reminds me of Hana's post winning the 5-star promo on B Priestley, which is just like, Beachy Priestley.
I love that Hana was really trying to start something there.
Yeah, she really was.
Oh my God.
Here we go, we're back.
Oh, thank God, because the sooner we get through this, the sooner the show ends. So
10 minutes, dude. We just got to get through, 11 probably, because we're behind so far, but yeah.
Yeah, we are. It hurts. Everything hurts. But Bayley, what a shot to the face. Improve it, Bayley. Don't stop. Expose the bottom turnbuckle and keep ramming it into the steel.
Javaris wants Bayley to use the one-winged angel as a way for WWE to be petty against AEW.
Yeah, Bayley should just be like, oh, Cody, I know you had Kylie Ray that you said was a genuine person unlike me, but, I guess that didn't really work. I mean, if she's a heel, she should just, take no prisoners. How's that working out for you? Although, on a sincere note, I do hope Kylie Ray is okay, because I did not hear good things.
Yeah.
Kick out there by Charlotte.
That whole story is way too fucking shady to not get more details about.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I mean, I obviously can't say anything right now because all the facts are out, but it did kind of seem like Cody put a target on her back and put a lot of pressure on her. I don't know why you would be so unprofessional to make comments like that. And yeah, Bayley's out here and she's still fucking winning. So fuck you, Cody. Because sure as hell wasn't fucking Kyler Ray's fault.
Okay, Javaris, I appreciate all these suggestions, but let's just wait and see, man. Let's just wait and see.
I mean, to be fair, guys,
I feel like his suggestions are getting more and more absurd as we go. Because it started with a kill switch. I feel like Bayley might have even used that move before. And then he went to the one-winged angel, which, I could see it, but it seems unrealistic. And then he went to the fucking package pile driver. So, Kevin Owens used that move for years on the indies safely, and he's not even allowed to use it. Why the fuck would Bayley be allowed to use it?
Yeah. And do it, Bayley, do it.
You were saying something.
Oh, was I saying something? Yeah, no, it's just, shoved off. And I was going to say, it probably is still the Bayley to belly. They probably didn't even change it.
I mean, like I said, though, I don't expect us to even see it tonight. Because, like I said, I expect Charlotte to win. Now, granted, if, like I said, WWE plans on just padding out Charlotte's championship reign stats and putting the title right back on Bayley, then we'll see it, but I don't know. We'll see.
The only way I could see Bayley winning since Sasha's been drafted to SmackDown is if Sasha does a run in to distract and Bayley gets the fucking win.
Oh my god.
But Bayley seems really I was thinking maybe Sasha would turn on Bayley. How many times we had that conversation? But now that Bayley's destroyed the Bayley buddies and everything, they seem committed to this Bayley heel turn for the long term. So don't know what the plan is.
Are you talking about the guillotine, Paul? Because she hasn't really used that on the main roster, brother. Or are you talking about the bear hug that we never really have actually seen her use, but have suggested she could use before? Immediately got to the ropes. Good job, Bayley. Get off of her, Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte, it's the fucking rules.
You're supposed to be likable. Why can't you just be likable? Now her mouth's bleeding. God damn it.
God, are you so bad that you injured yourself in a way that I don't even understand? When the fuck did you bust open your own mouth?
Oh, stop backflipping. Oh my god.
That was horrible and you should feel bad, but you won't because you have an inflated sense of confidence that you don't deserve.
Pull a fucking Naya and tear both your ACLs next time.
Oh my god. I don't know if I'm at that point in nihilism, but hell, you said it, so I'm gonna back you up there. But
I don't actually want to wish injury on anyone. I'm just fucking sick of seeing Charlotte.
I know. You grazed her arm, which that's one reason why Ibushi's triangle moonsault, 9 times out of 10, I hate it. And the few times that he does it well, I feel like he always does a variation. It's
oh, Bayley's going for a leg.
Bayley's
going for a leg. But it.
Oh, but Charlotte, of course, gonna count.
That was useful. Fucking hell.
Ashton's oh well, that was a great journey. Oh,
Bayley to belly. She's gonna kick out of it, so we can see a new finisher. Does Bayley have eyes?
Wait, beg pardon?
I said, does Bayley have blue eyes?
Yeah, she does.
Since fucking when?
Oh, man. I do really dig
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Charlotte,
wow.
you just got hit with a Bayley to belly. What are you doing?
Not selling.
That's kind of her specialty, isn't it?
Yeah, Charlotte gonna Charlotte, fam. Oh, now here comes a moonsault from the top.
Land on your feet,
rope.
bitch. Yeah. Oh, wow. She lands on her feet, which should be a bad thing, but when they get their feet up, you get to see it coming and grab them and get them into a Boston Crab. Oh, my God. I hate everything about this.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
god.
Oh, here it comes.
Middle
Promoting
turnbuckle!
weakness.
That's as good of a
Promoting
finish. That's as good as a finisher in this company. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. She had her foot on the rope and Charlotte still kicked out. What the fuck?
It's just a night where Charlotte can't be beat. So it's a night that ends in Y? Yes.
I like how you had your own 2-man conversation there by yourself.
Yeah, I'm slowly spiraling. I think I've been low-key tilting the entire broadcast.
It's fitting. Nice Saito there by Bayley.
I mean, I'd like to think that that's a problem, but really, isn't that more just a move?
Oh, shit!
What a knee!
What a knee to the face! Oh, now she's gonna go for her elbow drop, isn't she?
New finisher, which is an old finisher. Let's do it.
Please tell me this isn't actually gonna win the match. Like, I want Bayley to win, but not like this.
Not like this. And
She hit it! That's not gonna do it though, right? 1, 2, good, okay. Charlotte kicked out. I'm not happy that Charlotte kicked out. I'm happy specifically she kicked out at the elbow drop.
Yeah.
The only woman on the roster whose elbow drop should end matches is Kyrie.
Bayley's about
The
to
more
lose
I
it
see
here.
Bayley with her new look, the more I love it. It looks amazing.
Dude, I am so here for it. Again, Bayley debuting her new look and all that. And because of her
Natural
own frustration,
selection.
she's not even gonna go
Figure
for the pin.
8. Oh, roll up the
Oh, Bayley got it.
hair. 1, 2, 3.
That's it. She got it.
I told you. Oh my god. Yo, we didn't even get to see a new finisher. She doesn't have one. That's just it.
And Charlotte's just like, well, on to number 11.
Charlotte out here looking like a fucking zombie.
Wow.
That is so cool.
You know what though? You know what makes me happy about this? Charlotte.
Is that
was-
J Will?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh my god, Charlotte, go get your fucking face cleaned up and then get it rearranged. It's awful.
Yeah, I didn't know you and Andrade had plans to see Joker tonight.
Oh my god.
You know what though? I'm happy about.
Wait a
that
minute, does Bayley have a new theme song?
Does she? Yeah, she does.
Yeah, it didn't sound like the whatever the original song was called. I don't remember what it was called.
Crowd pop for it too. Crowd fucking pop for the heel winning the match.
So how do we feel about Bayley's new theme song now?
I think it'll take a few listens to really come to determination because like
I'm getting these weird Ruby Riott vibes from her with her new theme song and her new short black hair. I don't know.
Bayley, do you want to cut a promo or do you just want to like? I'm cool with whatever you want to do.
I mean, we've got 2-3 minutes left. Javaris $2 super chat called it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're plugging the draft continuing on Monday.
Oh man. Oh Bayley.
What'd she say?
I missed it. I think even commentary asked what she said. Oh, Bayley said, "Screw all of you."
Wow, they're cheering. There were a lot of people that were cheering. I know there were people that were booing too, but there were a lot of people that were cheering too.
The only reason, like, I love that ending was because Charlotte was no-selling so much of Bayley's offense. I'm happy that Bayley no-sold, like, the natural selection. It was just immediately able to count as Big Ray into a cradle.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Charlotte.
And that's the end of the show. Wow, the show even ended early. What in the world? SmackDown on Fox is a fucking mess, man.
Yeah. I hate like 95% of it, with the 5% that I love, again, being The Fiend, which still has my heartstrings, admittedly, and Bayley. Bayley won the night tonight. That was really fucking cool.
Yeah, she totally won the night, but still, like, she's definitely channeling Ruby Riott, which makes me feel like it's going to be really awkward when Ruby gets back from injury.
Oh, God, but see, though, I have to read this because this is precisely why.
I hope when Ruby Riott comes back from injury, she has long hair and she puts it in a ponytail for her first entrance.
Yeah. But this is why Ella's my favorite, like, Charlotte fan that, like, follows us on Twitter. Because she just tweeted 2 minutes ago, the oppression of Charlotte fans continues.
Yeah, she even said earlier in chat, man, Charlotte fans have it so tough. Charlotte fans cannot catch a break. That's what it was. Charlotte fans cannot catch a break.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Well, Charlotte's already thinking about number 11.
Oh,
and honestly,
and it's going to be on Raw, because they're probably going to put her on Raw. Like, that's my guess as to why Bayley won so quickly, is because they want Charlotte on Raw, which is weird because I keep hearing, like, from Meltzer and shit that that Fox really wants Charlotte on SmackDown, so.
And dude, you know what the worst part about that, though, besides Charlotte still existing, is it's the same roster as Becky again.
Yep.
Again, they're going to do those matches to death. Oh.
I mean, to be fair, it's going to be the same roster again, no matter what, because it's either going to be she's on the same roster as Sasha, who we've seen her fight many, many times, and she's never lost to on a pay-per-view, and if she's on the same roster as Sasha, it'll be the same roster as Bayley as well, which we've seen her wrestle many, many times, or it's going to be the same roster as Becky. Like, we're just fucking experiencing Charlotte Flair fatigue. Let's be real. You know?
Yeah. Apparently Bayley said at the beginning, "Hey bitches." So it was wow. "Hey bitches, screw all of you."
Wow. That's hilarious if it's true.
No, well, that's what I'm seeing people say it all over Twitter, so I think that's what she said.
Oh my God.
Because commentary even acted shocked, like, what did she say? So it makes sense, because, like, did Bayley say a swear?
Oh my God. Bayley is the #2 trend worldwide right now, dude.
Good. You know what, though? That's how you get your fucking... Like, again, Bayley is one of the few people that actually fucking understands pro wrestling. Yeah, she had a loss. She even had the meltdown in Hell in a Cell, if you remember, where it's like, why does this always happen to me? Get away, shut up to the crowd. And then, she decided to do something about it. Like, the only way I'm going to beat Charlotte is if I let go of all of this. She destroyed the Bayley buddies, got rid of the music, obviously the hair. And, even though she hasn't debuted a new finisher, which they may smooth that out in a couple weeks, I think that takes more time, which I would like to see if they're committed to it. It's good shit. It's because she already has her heat back, because she did something about it. Now stop fucking her over and giving her a legit run, and give Sasha a legit run after that, please. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I can say this, at least in all sincerity. That this show ended on a high note with Bayley regaining the championship with this new attitude and having a great promo that has her fucking trending. So good for you, Bayley. Good for everybody that's a fan of Bayley and just all that. I'm fucking here for it. And yeah, that was a good end to an otherwise really at times infuriating fucking SmackDown on Fox. And I'm really glad we're not continuing the draft on Monday, and we'll just get the updates via Twitter or what the fuck ever. Because just really nothing meaningful happened on the show outside of, again, Fiend going to SmackDown is huge. Braun going there, I think would be huge for him because I think he's another one that needed a reset. Kevin going to Raw. It depends on how you use it. And Sasha going to SmackDown was a huge deal, I think, for that women's division. So, any final thoughts, Ashton? In fact,
my final thoughts are I'm really ready to be done with this, and I'm really glad we're not live reacting to Raw.
Yeah. So, thank you to everybody that came out. Please leave a like yet if you haven't. We'd greatly appreciate it. And because we're not doing Raw on Monday, I guess we'll see you all on Tuesday for King of Pro Wrestling, right, Ashton?
That's right. Because we will go out of our way to live react to wrestling promotions that don't slap us in our faces and insult our intelligence.
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. I can't wait for it, guys. It should be a lot of fun. And until then, we'll see you Tuesday. And we're going live with that. When, Ashton? Is that going to be like an afternoon?
Tuesday at 4 p.m.
I figured 4. So we'll see you guys Tuesday at 4. I'm handing it over to Ashton to take us the fuck home so we can all get on with our nights.
Yes, If the draft wasn't happening on Monday, we would probably just say fuck it and just go live at 6 p.m. on Monday and just let KOPW overrun Raw because, I mean, who would rather watch Raw than KOPW? But the draft is going to make people want to watch. So we have no interest, but we know that other people do. So I'm sure that y'all are going to want to watch, and maybe not necessarily everyone in here, but I know that there are going to be people that would rather watch Raw than us reacting. So we're going to do it Tuesday at 4 p.m. And then Wednesday, we've got the Wednesday Night War all over again. And thank you, Paul. And we would appreciate it if all of you would join him in liking this video before you leave. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the bell icon to join the notification squad. Follow us both on Twitter and on Twitch. Like our Facebook page. Buy our merch on Teespring. Donate to our Patreon. Patreon, guys. It's only $3 a month and you get access to the Discord channel. And that has been a lot of fun. We actually ended up doing a bunch of mock drafts last night. And it wasn't just like, oh, make your picks. After the picks were made, we went and we pitched our ideas for what we would do with our respective brands. Like, when I first did my SmackDown draft, when I was going against Abel representing Raw, I chose all sports figures, all people with former MMA backgrounds, all legit badasses, and I wanted to have a very sports MMA style presentation. And I ended up with like Brock and Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable and Baron Corbin and even like Shayna Baszler, because we allowed some call-ups and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. And then later on in the night, I did another mock with Chiefin, and I went the complete opposite direction. I represented Monday Night Raw, and I got like the fucking Fiend and Ember Moon and Damian Priest from NXT and all of these like supernatural type gimmicks, and I went full-blown Lucha Underground with my fantasy booking pitch kind of deal, and it was a lot of fun. So for those kinds of fun shenanigans, you want to donate $3 a month to get into the Discord channel. It's all you got to do is go to the Patreon, donate $3 a month, and I'll send you an invite as soon as your payment goes through. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely worth the $3, and we would appreciate it if you would join us, and of course, we would appreciate the donation in general. That being said, you can also share this channel and this video with all your wrestling fan friends and let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube wrestling community. That's right, we are TwitWow, and we are the workhorses of the YWC, and we will continue to prove that point true with our coverage of the wrestling that we actually enjoy. I know it's hard to believe, but we're one of those weird channels that, like, if we aren't enjoying something, we stop covering it. So, Tuesday, King of Pro Wrestling. Wednesday, we've got the AEW NXT simulcast that we're going to be live reacting to. Thursday, hopefully, we'll be able to live react to Stardom, but that's not even a guarantee anymore because the show that happened on, I think, like the 12th, that was supposed to happen tomorrow, got canceled because of the typhoon. So we'll see if the show that's supposed to happen on Monday even ends up happening. We might not even end up reacting to Stardom on Thursday. We might end up not reacting to Stardom until next Sunday. But regardless, we do hope that you're all looking forward to New Japan on Tuesday. That's a huge show. Third or fourth most important New Japan show of the year, depending on how you view the G1 finals. And then, of course, Wednesday, the old reliable Wednesday Night War. It's only been around for 2 weeks now, but I can already tell that we are going to that's going to be kind of a stalwart in our sort of content schedule. And we're going to do it again this week and every week this month. So we hope you're all looking forward to that. And of course, we hope that you all remember to stay tuned.